Balele Elementary School proudly presents Project COAS, Create, Organize for Easy Access Towards Success as Culture of CIP in Balele Elementary School. It all started back January 2021. Systematic and proper processing of filing of documents and storage is very important in all kinds of institutions. The value of keeping the records, documentations, reports help keep institution efficient and productive. Without a thorough, documented records, institution will experience miscommunication and data loss. Balele Elementary School aims to follow the rightful way of storing, retrieving, and claiming important documents, reports, narratives to well serve its clientele. Documentation, narrative, paperwork processes that require that paper documents to be physically transferred from one person to the next can take too much time. It's always a pleasure when someone looks for something and is able to find it without difficulties. What if the school cannot provide immediately the needed documents? And what if the teachers needed to redo work to provide that request? So here is the big picture where teacher submits documents to school and other higher offices to well serve its people and stakeholders. In the filing of documents in Balele Elementary School, 22 out of 31 teachers observed that there is a delay of 15 to 30 days in the filing, storing, and releasing of the essential documents. This is far from the organization's prospective process of documents within the target period of 30 days. And based on the gathered data, the graph reveals that out of 186 total number of Form 137, 42 or 22.58% is still unreleased as of May 2021 with total of 200 days delayed from the month of October 2020. And also we discovered that 158 or 100% of transferred out grade 6 learners experienced 30 days delayed in releasing of Form 137. So we tried to map the process, and as we walk through, it seems to pop different gray areas, clouds that makes the process to slow down. For our side po, the suppliers are the following: teacher, parent, school head, guidance teacher, and receiving school. For our input, we have the learner's data, family data, authentication or signature, Form 137, and request form. And for our process, we have the releasing of Form 137, and then the output, the Form 137, and our customers were the guidance teacher, parents and guardians, and the receiving school. Balele CIP team also tries to find out what really causes the delay, and with the use of YY process, it came up with these 4 main reasons. Number 1, we have the late submission of birth certificate and other data. Next, the inaccurate checking of forms. The third is different procedures in storing and labeling school documents or forms. And the last one is school is limited to following liquidation checklist of school MOOE. CIP team didn't stop to find the solution using the how-how process. Creation of localized policy guidelines in systematic retrieval and checking of school forms, and localized standard procedures in storing and labeling of school documents and e-filing of forms. This is strictly observed as the key to resolve the challenge. And here is the future deployment plan to make the process simple, accurate, and concise. would like to share with you the pilot testing in Balele Elementary School in checking of forms for grade 6. We have 166 or 100% of grade 6 learners completed the supporting documents. 166 or 100% of grade 6 learners corrected the inconsistent data. School Checking Committee accomplished the checking of forms of grade 6 learners in the scheduled time. And the last one, we have 166 or 100% school forms of grade 6 learners were labeled and filled by section or class and ready for release for school year 2021-2022. These are the tangible results. We have applied systematic procedures in checking of forms and filing essential documents. Next, we have accomplished the accuracy of learners' data. And then the last one, we have follow the time schedule for checking and filing.
So last February 2020, coronavirus arrived, or what we call the COVID-19. That's why on March 13, 2020, they declared lockdown. So April ay checking na ng forms. So we decided together with our principal that checking of forms will be virtual. So we're going to send our SF1, SF2, SF10 to the checker. So after that, so we found out that there is discrepancy in some forms. So the CIP team make it a point that checking of forms will be strictly done by each and every one. So having a pilot testing and checking our forms for me becomes fruitful and successful. So cooperation of the teachers were observed. Following the school guidelines based on the DepEd memo were apprehended, especially the members of the checking committee. Being used with this procedure will help teachers and stakeholders can respond easily to access learners' documents.
Ang pagkakaroon ng CIP sa ating paaralan ay malaking tulong. I congratulate the CIP team sa napakagandang proseso sa ating school checking of forms. Kung dati ay may nakakaabot na kulang o maling data sa grade 6, sa aking palagay, sa napakahusay at napakaayos na proseso sa pagkakataong ito ng ating school checking of forms, masasabi ko na dahil sa CIP, napakalaki ng improvement nito. Job well done, CIP team. Thank you and God bless.
All forms under DepEd are mandated to update their school forms at the end of the school year. It prescribes protocols and standard process for the preparation, evaluation, and updating forms. So the benefits of the school checking is to ensure the quality and consistency of learner information. So I'm very thankful to the CI teams on this project, the improving of the school checking of forms. It is very helpful and important to correct immediately all the data and the information of the learners.
CIP team, together with the principal and staff, successfully implemented the first pilot testing in Balele Elementary School. Adding the school memo or guidelines has taken a big part to make the favorable outcome exceeded beyond the possible results. We are looking forward for the systematic filing of essential documents for the benefit of stakeholders as well as the continuous improvement of the organization. Let me end this presentation by this quotation. The price of success is hard work, dedication to the job at hand, and the determination that whether we win or lose, we have to apply the best of ourselves to the task at hand. By Vince Combordi. Thank you and God bless everyone.